token.
Yes, it's
Oh,
copied.
we're not naming my horse Hammer. We're naming my horse Manslayer.
Or bacon.
I like bacon.
Or, yeah.
Bacon or manslayer?
It's kind of the same thing.
It's true. Bacon is the slayer of man.
So
Yeah.
Laurel seems to arrive like a little bit early, though not a lot.
That's okay.
Right. Ooh, we're here again.
Well, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Well,
it is.
King
There's one.
Varian.
He's here.
There's,
Oh.
there's one of the cats wandering around right
Oh,
now.
good, good. It's like, well, I can't die in here, right?
Yeah, I
He
can't kill you.
he, which walks over.
Kellendor, it's been some time.
Yes, it has. How are the things in Northside been going?
Looking very well, actually. Everything is improving.
I've noticed some strange activities have been occurring.
I've been imprisoned with work. It's
Strange activities.
Yes. For example, your connection to this place was cut off temporarily.
That's, I suppose, yes. That is true.
Did something happen? He makes a very, very subtle gesture towards the king.
So, yes. Yes, that did happen.
Very well. Back to work.
So, seems a little confused, but says, very well.
You kind of hear him very quietly say, "You'll be fine in here. You won't do anything."
Oh, so these guys know? Oh, fine. That's awesome. Sure. We'll smile at that. I like these talks. I thought only they would tell the Empress.
wait. If these guys know, then the Empress knows. Why isn't she just offing him?
She doesn't care that much. As long as he's just doing, offering Laurel and stuff.
That seems short-sighted by the Empress, but sure, I guess.
More people seem to appear.
Is the general and the king sort of talking?
Yes.
Are they happy? Friendly?
They seem to be in a sour mood.
Good, good.
Well, Mr. Goldface is here.
Golden Dwarf.
Yeah.
Also sit down, they're buddies. They sit next to each other.
Sitting before the Empress arrives.
That's true. He was just about to, but was like, oh, wait.
Kellendor looks at him like,
You seem that you have two Lord Mayors to speak to.
Oh yeah, I'll talk to this guy first. Let's fuck that other guy.
How rude.
Well, I mean, can't leave
Fuck
the
that
dwarf
asshole.
wait. He's got work to do, right? Coming out of this fucking silver spoon. To Brolk seems to talk to him.
It seems Bellandor and the Archmage arrive simultaneously.
Oh, they're conspiring. Good. That's how he's all seeing. Just talks to the dogs. Knows what's going on. Yeah, he looks.
Looks like the Archmage wants to sit down again, but you can see the General's already here.
Yeah. All looks to Lord Mayor Brolk. It's been some time, Lord Mayor.
It has. How's your district been going?
It's good. I heard what happened to yours.
Yes, quite a problematic thing. We've been doing investigations. We haven't found who's caused it, though.
Says, no. I hear very few clues have come out. They're not saying much.
No, though, no need to release everything to the public.
So I hope no civilians or
So
hurts.
sounds-
I can only imagine this sort of thing would be an gang or something like that.
Possibly. Mercenaries got a few too many enemies. No civilians seem to have been harmed, though. Very controlled.
So good. Good. That is at least something.
Yes. He seems to give a bit of a scowl as the Prince Bishop floats past.
Yeah, he's a dick. What? No, I didn't mean to roll initiative.
So you're starting combats. I see.
You now explode. Is everything
Very well. I see how it is, Laura.
That was a
see
very
how
good
it
roll.
is.
That was a natural 20. So, but hey.
There we go. There's initiative for you.
Well,
That's
yeah,
pretty good initiative, though. I mean, you can do some damage here.
that's if the Prince Bishop doesn't off him straight away.
Prince
back to
Bishop. What does he know?
Holy word! It's gonna do nothing to me.
Aha!
King's gonna die, but
That's The king's like, oh god, my soul.
Well, that would clear
Don't
up a
say
lot,
that.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, he's going to talk. He's going to talk to you about economy stuff.
Oh yeah, Lord told him to talk about economy.
The Prince Bishop also has been speaking to the Archmage again. They seem to be in an argument though. You don't understand what language they're speaking in.
Man,
All the better to
Peep.
be speaking.
always talking over his head. All right, well, he'll talk economy business with a dwarf. Anything particular the dwarf is interested in? Just recent reforms and stuff.
But
Oh,
most
exports. We don't really have a whole lot of exports, but we're willing to
Okay.
get some imports and refine them. That we can do.
He's quite interested in this.
Oh, right, cool.
Of course, he's partly responsible for imports and exports.
Yeah, all right, yeah. We have a lot of people willing to work, and a lot of prisoners who need to work. And,
Do you just discuss your new law system with him?
sure.
He seems to be quite curious about it.
All right, well, we'll tell him it's going very well, actually. We are turning a profit and everything. Soon the city will be without slums.
He seems to be curious about this idea. You notice other people seem to be arriving.
Oh, just excuse himself. Go here. This guy wanted to talk as well. Lord Mayor.
Yes, Lord Mayor Arkenbrack. So I heard business has been going well for you.
It's as well as it can, yes. There's been some bumps along the road, but I believe everything beginning to even out the place. Clean up the streets as it is.
I see. I heard you've been doing very, very harsh punishments recently to your criminals.
So, yes, it is necessary. There's a lot of them in the slum quarter.
I see. Do you not think it's a bit much, some of the punishments?
Look, it's just, no, deterrence by fear. They will see the punishments and think it's simply not worth it. Besides, it does create the possibility of jobs for everyone. If you can get work while doing non-criminal activity, wouldn't any decent person choose so?
What if someone's misconvicted?
Says, then they will be recompensed for their time spent.
And what if
I assume you've read the laws.
what if they're given guilty for something which they weren't actually guilty for? You can hardly free them later if it's one of the harsher punishments.
Says, we can. They will simply work and work. Unless, of course, they choose death. But that is at their own choice. If they know they're innocent, they would not.
He seems to argue back and forth, philosophy and stuff with you to do with this.
Oh, Laura's bored by that. He argues economics with this guy. He shows him the numbers. Like here's the red line, here's the green line.
He's basically trying to convince you not to have those laws in place.
No, Laura will try to convince him to have them.
It is a long debate. Can you make a diplomacy check?
Sure. Go.
You make no push on him. No successful one, at least.
Laura's pretty stalwart in this. They're about to close the big thing he just built.
And of course, as expected, one of the brightest lights appears.
Oh, back to my place. Also nod to the ex-prince.
He nods to you as well. Everyone starts moving around back to their seats.
Also bow to the king slightly.
The king, he gives you a glare which you think could kill you. He's clearly not in a good mood.
No.
For some strange reason which you can't work out.
You know, it's so bizarre. Why wouldn't he be in a good mood?
Well, he's probably just been hollowed at by the general for not wanting to investigate the explosion that happened there.
Exactly. She takes her seat.
And we can take our seats.
Yep, everyone else starts sitting.
After, of course, a deep bow.
Yes.
Stormborn Queen. Empress Iralda.
Yes.
Fifth.
The 4.
Roman numerals.
Yes.
Roman
She looks over all of you. Well, let us begin this meeting. I have some things I wish to discuss. Some things which I'm not quite too happy about that's been going on in the city.
Who looks concerned?
Explosions? Oh no.
Like, it starts raining sweat off of Laurel's forehead.
So I
Dry
It's like
as
a
a
small
sponge
waterfall.
so I go off to ensure that our empire remains mighty and one of the best in the world, and then I come back to find that buildings have been just destroyed in several districts. A watchtower destroyed. It might, and also also what might have been a mercenary storehouse. While the mercenaries are not the biggest concern, it's still property being destroyed. So, I would like all information you all have to do with this. Any speculations you might have on the cause. She seems to be quite cross with this.
Lord will not be the first to speak. I did it.
The glare looks around the room. Some people start talking and speculating.
Well, in fact, that he has had sadly too little time to think of this, as he's been trying to deal with the remains of the plague and the problems that has caused for his district. The many dead corpses that need to be buried and such.
The king asked you to bring up as many details as possible about what you've been doing throughout
The
this entire
plague?
time.
Sure. You can bring up the plague.
Well, most notably, she's asking you, details like basically what have you done on every day.
Just buy back. What have you done, huh? What did
It's
you
just-
do on the first?
I have been quite imprisoned with my work lately. It's
You know, I lost track of time a few days there, and
I don't know what's happened. It's kind of weird. It's also
Yeah.
blue haze. It's a blue haze. So it's...
there was a bit of a blue haze. I'm not sure what happened, but
How does Laura respond to this?
I dreamt of a very ugly,
Him?
stupid king doing stupid stuff.
He is very respectful and makes sure to say "my liege" and the like, all the time.
It's good
It's,
Raphael is not in here. He would...
Right.
Yeah, like
He's become Lord Mayor, right?
Yeah, that would have been bad.
on God.
It's like, oh, what have you done every single day? And then suddenly, freaking Raphael is just like
says
jumping
that,
across to like tackle
frankly,
him.
Frankly, he would not want to bore this sort of exclusive council with a detailed description of his daily routine for the whole month, and that, frankly, he does not see the value in such. He will then inquire into the investigations that surely must be going on in the Ghat district. This must have highest priority. Who would dare to attack Imperial construction like this?
Discussions go back and forth. Is there anything Laura's going to try? Is he just going to try distancing himself from all this?
Well,
Like, are you going to try pushing blame onto a specific group of any kind?
like just ask the general, like, what the fuck's with the watchtower?
like,
Have you-
yeah, well, he will, of course, try that and see if the general gets fucking pissed.
The general
but
seems to be quite annoyed.
Yeah, like beyond that, he will also sort of, bring up, of course, try to blame the mercenary thing on probably on mercenaries and others, perhaps their employers making a lot of enemies. We should probably look into what their employers have been doing recently that could have angered such a group.
Just like gentle nudges.
And he will, of course, also listen very carefully to what other people say, where they stand up on the whole issue.
Well,
To him,
Very-
this matters a whole lot.
yeah. So this goes back and forth. The general, the general is very religiously, seemingly thinking it was the mercenaries causing it, and all the mercenaries should be burned.
Oh yeah, Laurel can agree with that. It's probably the mercenaries. I mean, infighting is common. They can't compete with each other, so they just kill the ones whom they're their superiors, and then they go on. We shouldn't have this many within the city gates anyway. Why are there so many mercenaries within the city limits currently?
And then, like these
Maybe
two over
some
here,
nobles are ready to fight a war or something.
for example, these two over here start bring. Do you actually say that?
Hmm?
Do you actually say
Because
nobles
that
being ready for war?
potentially, they have been brought in here, and we're not sure why. Well, you can only speculate that someone with a lot of money is ready for some sort of conflict.
Perhaps issuing a imperial
infighting.
decree to limit mercenary presence inside the city.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe or at least to disclose to the Imperial, to the guards and armies of the city and the lawkeepers of the guard district or the gate district, what these mercenaries are doing here and their actions.
Maybe suggest that limiting a noble house's right to hire mercenaries is a good idea.
No, he would not dare.
Well, you just limit the number
Well,
of mercenaries.
yeah, because the imperial family is the one who should be hiring mercenaries, not the nobles. Why would nobles need a
He
private
will
army?
also add that these mercenaries should be fighting in the war.
Would you like to make some kind of social-based check to try convincing everyone?
No, I would not like that at all. But I think I don't have a choice, do I?
Damn it, if Riff was
Do you
here-
have something you think would work better?
Damn
Well,
it.
logic.
Logic is not a
I can
skill.
do an intelligence check.
No.
Hmm?
No.
Yeah. No, but all his social skills are the same. So,
Very well, roll any one of them you so feel.
sure.
Probably Intimidate is not the best one, but...
It's making everyone hostile.
You listen
I got a 19.
Wow.
Well,
Socializing.
you talk around,
Don't you have any
Votes.
bonuses in it?
No.
Oh.
No bonus to anything charisma related.
and,
Okay.
the Empress does decide, she will call a vote on this thing.
Oh my. Good. Good. I vote on what exactly? Limiting mercenary activity or?
All mercenaries must report
Disclosing
report all activities to their district leader.
Well, to the guard district, surely, or to the military quarter, right?
If the general's in cahoots with the king,
Well,
that's not a great thing.
but
'cause
he needs to
can't-
know, surely.
Oh, he's gonna know if it's in the gate
I
district.
don't think, because he blew up something in his district, I don't think he'd be too happy about that.
He'll find out on his own.
Yeah.
He has
Well-
favors.
It will go to the leader of their own districts finding out.
And if
I mean,
this is violated, of course, it's violation of Imperial law.
Yeah.
Instant termination, right?
And round will go the votes.
Like, we all know that basically
No.
the judge is evil here, so he's not gonna care, but...
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
he
it's
says no?
Yeah, of course he does.
He thinks it's just going to cause problems when it comes to economics because mercenaries won't want to be around as much
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
because it's more paperwork.
We
These
get
two also
more
vote no.
Of course they do. They are in cahoots with him, we know that.
And then,
Yes,
these two?
vote. Yes, vote.
Okay.
Yes, vote.
Right.
Yes,
Cool.
yes.
So
Laura,
now Laurel can abstain without being... No, he'll
you
vote
have,
yes
to, you
as
have
well.
to give a yes or a no.
He'll vote yes.
Very well. The Imperial decree is put through.
Man, even the cleric guy up there voted yes, huh?
Oh, good.
That's interesting.
He's happy as shit.
Yeah. Now, well, it's not going to matter because they're not going to do it. And if they break the law, I mean, the guy who's supposed to punish them is the king. So, but still, I mean, it's a step.
Well, he's not the only one responsible for punishing. Remember, there's multiple people who have to do it.
Maybe this will just again give him more to do. That's not us.
But so add a little note down there: mercenary monitoring decree in effect.
Yeah. Step 1:
Just drown him in paperwork.
the Archenbreck plan.
Initiate the Archenbreck plan.
The Empress also informs you that she's actually currently working on diplomatic efforts to end the current war.
Laura will applaud that very much. Say that it seems that with all this going on, we could use the guiding grace of the Empress in our city for.
Of her
Yes,
Imperial
I feel
Majesty.
I'm going to take a first-hand control of what's going on in the city.
Nod.
Yeah. Do it.
That would actually solve all our problems, Chris.
That really would.
Hopefully.
Like the moment you come home, it's done.
What does the king's like? Well, is he like yes, compose, kill you finally, or is
Make
he
a
like
sense
oh
motive
fuck?
check.
Because if he's like I'm gonna finally my trap will snap.
Make a sense motive check.
How ready he is for this sort of thing.
You have no idea!
Why are you in these councils, Laurel?
Yes.
I forget.
Yes.
You have
What
no
are
idea
you-
what he's thinking. For all you know, he's a rock.
All right. The Rock.
We needed a bard or someone in here.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Maybe Riff or Zoe would have been better with all the social.
Yeah, but who knows? We might put her on here sometime. We'll have an election.
Anyway, the next thing that is brought up is basically about imports and exports. Because with all of this, the Empress is putting forward a decree she would like to have voted
Oh.
to have all the council's opinions put forward. The absolute banning of gunpowder. Yes.
Fantastic. Yes.
Within this county.
Fuck yeah.
Then
Then
doesn't think so. Slippery slope.
a ban of all black powder. That's fantastic.
And
He
then,
has
then
no
of course, there's
weapon.
immediately arguments like economy and etc. etc. Start coming up.
But
Yeah.
he has.
Thorough
no-
won't argue completely one way or another for this. He'll just kind of show the numbers as it is. But he will not vote for. If he will not make a good argument for banning it or for.
Very
going
well.
against-
You'll remain neutral. So
Yeah,
the vote will
Because
go forward.
we can use gunpowder. They can use gunpowder. It's a weapon.
The vote will go forward.
Anyway.
No. Yes. No. Yes. The Queen will not vote at all.
Now, what about the dwarf?
The dwarf?
How's he feeling about it?
Yes, meaning Laurel, have the deciding vote.
Oh my.
Oh, Laurel.
Well,
You know,
Are we gonna do a group vote here?
What?
out of character, I reckon that it would be best if we got rid of the black powder so they can't use it against us.
No, Laurel doesn't.
On the other hand, you guys have access to black powder.
Laurel will say that he will sort of lock eyes with the wizard, who voted no to the banning, and he will also vote no.
What are you doing?
Very well,
But
gunpowder
he
is
shouldn't
still...
ban stuff like that.
Are you?
It's a death weapon.
Oh
that's
my
been used
gosh!
I think we totally should ban it, yes.
I
What?
think we
No.
totally
Why would we
it,
ban
yeah.
gunpowder?
Because people have been trying to kill us with it.
Alright,
That's the
hang on.
whole
Well,
We've been
problem.
killing people with it. It's like, there's...
we got net profit from it.
We didn't get any profit.
Besides,
Yeah, we
that
did. We
lady
got rid of that
wanted
entire mercenary group
that
who's been
lady
hounding
from
our
far
asses
away
for years.
wanted us to produce gunpowder for her, and that would totally be awesome.
There's 5 of us, right? We can totally make a
On the other hand,
like a vote, right?
before I vote, there is that family who we know, which is like the only reason I would, because generally it's a bad idea, but there is that family who has all their assets in gunpowder, who we could
There is.
completely fuck over
yeah,
by illegalizing it.
you know,
So that actually kind of makes me sway because I really want to fuck those people over.
Mm-hmm.
you know the people that kind of put us in jail.
Yeah.
Party,
Well.
you have the deciding vote, remember.
I say ban it. I totally say ban it.
So what are people's reasons for voting what they vote?
Well, the Archmage says it shouldn't be banned because it can be used for a lot of scientific research and defense mechanisms.
Yeah.
The General votes it should be banned because something got blown up in his district.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not
enough.
safe, General says.
That's fair.
The dwarf said a lot of the foreign experts. There's a large amount of foreign experts that have been using it recently. That would hurt economy quite a bit. The same going for, these two voting it. The Prince Bishop kind of just goes by the view of, black powder is very dangerous. The king doesn't really put too many reasons to back up his support.
No. Man, he just is a douchebag. I don't want to handle the paperwork associated with banning it. Well, Laura will vote yes to banning it. Let's do it now.
Ban it. Fuck the king.
Yeah. No, fuck those
Yeah.
people who invested heavily into it.
Yeah.
And the king.
And the king. Just like disagree with whatever the king says.
Very well, black
Rem-
powder has been banned.
Remember those assholes that we had them?
Yeah, we had their asses. And they were
We
like,
had their
"Oh."
asses on a silver plate.
And
That
they
note's
were
been
like,
added down as well. You're starting to build up a section of laws here, Imperial laws.
Fantastic.
That
Now
Laura
only-
Arkenbrecht's name will be signed on.
Now only outlaws will carry gunpowder.
Which were the people that were going to plan to blow stuff up anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
But now we can like just kill them. It's just...
He had gunpowder on him. I killed him himself.
But you've now got gunpowder on you.
But
Well,
he
I
shot it at me.
I don't have any gunpowder.
You used it.
I don't need gunpowder to
Mhm.
do my job.
Anyway, with that, unless Laura wants to bring something up to the council,
Oh, do I have it? Well, I don't think I can make.
I
more
have something to
suggestions.
tell you about the king.
I mean, if you have suggestions to bring up or anything you want to decree,
Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking cool. But
That would be
I just
pretty
think,
fucking
is there
cool, but then
is
we'd
there
have to
anything
cut it.
that we can decree that would actually make people agree with it? Because I know that like 3 people are going to vote against us no matter what we say. And there's like, make king the ultimate power. You know, that's going to be a thing. But is there anything we would want to do?
Well, you don't really have any social skills so that they can,
No, but if we, like these other guys do,
Oh, these.
if it's something that they
okay.
agree with, then they can argue for it as well. It's just, I think there's a little stigma against being the one to say something, because if the Empress gets annoyed by it,
Yeah.
but at this point, what does Laura have to lose? I mean,
It's already been imprisoned
half the royal
once.
family's gonna mess him up, right? So,
I don't know if it's
do
half.
you have
but-
anything?
I can't think of anything.
Maybe.
Laura wish to decree anything?
What would we
I
do?
don't really have anything.
And now imagine just like Laura just shouting something like, "The king is a traitor, teleport out."
Just
Fall
disappear.
back.
We should build a cake factory.
Oh, the king's like, what? No, I'm not.
It's like,
then
oh
the-
well, Lord Cleric, Zone of Truth me.
Exactly.
I'll tell you all about it.
The
King's
ex-prince
like,
is
did you
"I'm
blow it
not."
up? He's like, yes. God damn it. We've implicated ourselves in crime.
Zone of Truth is bad in both ways.
I
We should
love it.
totally move for the Prince Bishop to cast Sword of Truth and then lay bare everything.
I don't think.
I don't think he
how
would
funny would
actually.
that be?
I don't think it's a
Because
good idea.
the Prince Bishop, as far as we know, he's in the pocket of the king. The king, like that's why he didn't intervene in the plague. That's all these things. He was like when we were private, he was like, "I'm so sorry," but when Laura spoke to him in front of the king, he was like, "You uncouth poor bastard! You should just mess around." He was like, "I'm sorry," like heartfelt. Man.
Is the
Yeah.
Empress a spellcaster, by the way?
I think so.
wasn't it because?
I'm not gonna ask her.
Annika, wasn't it because they threatened someone he cared about?
I don't know. That was just amusing. I thought that
Oh.
probably was going on, but we certainly got him in somehow. Sort of.
We got your diary.
With your
Well,
browser history.
Let's see. What could we suggest would be a thing? Is there anything we really need or want to have happen in the city that's not already been suggested? Any further tightening of the law or whatever? Because we basically, Laura doesn't really just generally don't really like tight laws, such.
Mm-hmm.
But
I can't think of anything.
I'm a bit unprepared for this, I must admit, so I can't really...
It's something to remember from the future, the fact that,
gotta
Laura
be
is
a
showing up to, like, Imperial meetings. He can talk about stuff.
well, how if there's gonna be peace, then So that's a thing. That's
Oh,
happening.
she informs you it's going to be peace. With the condition that the island she's been attacking are now hers.
Yeah, it's like basically annexation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, currently
So
vassalization, but
what sort of time scale?
what till the peace is
Surely we
done?
must all prepare for giant celebration, right?
The peace ceremony she thinks will be probably done in about 3 weeks.
Holy crap.
Oh my. Sure.
That's
Sure. And then
timely.
she'll come home.
Then she'll be staying around for at least the current time.
Great honor to have her back in the city.
Yeah.
And she'll
we'll
be keeping a close. And she does
seem
inform
happy
you
at
she's
that.
keeping a close eye on all of you.
Oh, good.
That's
Good.
gonna be-
Wonderful.
Wait, but she can't see you if Imperial scrying is kind of not working on you. That's kind of be. That's
Aye,
gonna
you
kinda be
hit don't
awkward,
Maya.
You know,
How
I
have
I
you
wanted
done
to hide
that?
from the Sapphire Guard. Well, you'll just say he's in his lead-lined work shed.
I thought only the loyalist had that kind of power. Looking at him.
Well, a research project.
Yes,
see that being
I was
awkward.
this crabby tattoo place down in the Court District. I will never betray the king. All right, he made me do it.
Anyway,
False confession.
anyway, in that case, I guess there is nothing.
No, there's nothing right.
In that
Well,
case,
yes.
the queen rises from her seat.
Yes.
She looks around and leaves.
All right, Laura rises from his seat. Looks around. Everyone else, who else is rising? What are people doing? This is the time where you scheme and make alliances. I know.
Other people get up and start, moving around.
Right.
The king storms out.
Oh, good. Screw that guy. Well, we'll go in and give his condolences to the Lord General, and
He's in a very grouchy mood.
if there's anything he can do, he would offer all assistance in finding out who could do such a blatant attack on the authority of the Gate District.
It's heinous crimes.
Completely unacceptable.
Yeah.
How could this even happen? I mean, we need more control of the mercenaries for sure, and the noble families that would be warring like this.
The Lord Mayor's broke stone hammer joins in with this.
Yeah. Screw all those people using black powder. At least now we'll look at all the mercenaries and ban black powder. And I mean, it has to have come from one of the big families in the city who use black powder, and then he'll sort of say that name of the, they could possibly have supplied this amount. Yeah, like the Aries family, they could possibly have supplied this amount. Maybe worth to look into their compounds and see if anything happened there lately.
And that they call over the ex-prince. Knowing where the noble house for them is.
Yeah.
And he starts getting interrogated.
Oh, good. Laura will lead them to it.
The familiar kind of gives you like a high-pitched voice, just like...
I'll go talk to this guy.
Laurel, like a seat again.
Yes, sure. You too.
How have you been, sir?
I've been busy, very busy. Since I assume you know of what's been going on here.
I know quite a lot of stuff's been happening.
His, raises an eyebrow trying to get a tell from him if he knows that has been going on. Not very conspicuous.
Yeah, I know. For example, I know you've had some trouble with some men in blue.